Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Everybody's heard about the Everybody's heard about the bird. Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Everybody's heard about the Everybody's heard about the bird. Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Everybody's heard about the Everybody's heard about the bird. Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Everybody's heard about the Everybody's heard about the bird.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to NASA Bunker 33. I'm your host, Quiddy's the Sprinkler, and with me, as always, is the producer that never fucks anything up ever, Zoomy. How are you doing tonight? Well, it's better than being pissed on. It's tasty BLT. All right.
So you've been talking to yourself. Hello, people! I almost muted the entire time.
Like I said, never fuck anything up ever.
Yep, never fuck anything up ever. So yeah, I saved the world, killed tomatoes, ate them all. Bad idea to eat mutated tomatoes. By the way. Really bad idea. Really bad idea.
You should probably just stick to GMO.
Yeah,
tomatoes.
GMO would be better, would be more, So yeah, we're apparently in really weird water.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's water, but
I don't know what that is.
We'll go with it. We also have a Bob. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Bob.
Doing okay. Playing a little Harmony of Despair.
Awesome.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have some anti-empiricism to show me, right? The grade A shit, not that 2003 shit.
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
And I'm kind of curious, has YouTube stopped doing the 30-minute notice for streams?
Well, the thing is, since I didn't reschedule it and I instead updated the timer, that might have done something to the algorithm. I don't know.
I've noticed on other streams, like every night I watch the Enforcer stream, which starts in like 12 minutes, I think, and I haven't gotten the 30-minute notice for that. And several other streams, like I don't get 30-minute notices for.
Yeah, they sometimes don't. I've noticed some streams I do get 30 minutes notices for, but some I don't. I think it has to do with their frequency of how they keep the schedule. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's weird because I did get it for MC Toon's stream last night.
Yeah.
And I think maybe FTFE had a stream recently, and Reds. Like, I got those, but then other channels I don't get them for. So,
yeah,
it's kind of weird. So I figured we would, bullshit for a couple minutes because there's literally no one watching us.
Yeah, there's literally no one watching us. Literally no one. Bob's probably not even watching right now.
Yeah.
Watching who? What?
Exactly.
Yeah, I figured, we'd give people a few minutes to actually get in here if they're going to.
We've got two. I did make sure to send the link out to MC Toon as well as FTFE's channel. And we got people popping in and out. That's great. Let me see. I'm going to go to
if you do that enough, you'll explode. Giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
This is how we go about it. Make the
self-promote.
explode.
Oh shit! I don't have the fucking. It would help if I actually had the link to the stream. That would definitely help.
Yeah.
That would help out tremendously. That would help. Copy.
So apparently one of Punchy's friends cut his finger off today.
Okay. Ow. Why?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's another Pepsi driver. He was on a delivery, and apparently he missed the part of the order that said no body parts, so he delivered a body part.
Okay.
I know the real story. He was caught drinking a Coke. That was the price.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would definitely make sense.
Yeah,
That-
Pepsi will cut a bitch if they catch you drinking Coke on the job.
Yeah.
They do not fuck around.
No.
Speaking of which, Pepsi finally stopped doing business in Russia. You know, something they said they were going to do like 5 months ago, but then they kept doing it.
Yeah. Have you?
And then people caught them doing it, and they were like, "Oh no! I mean, we were just selling off stock." And they were like, "Yeah, but you were making new stock. Like the stuff on the shelves in Russia right now was made long after you said you weren't making anymore."
God damn it. Now I can't even go to freaking Taco Bell anymore.
Have y'all tried the new Coke?
No.
The
There's
Dream World.
a new Coke?
Yeah, Dream World.
Oh.
It tastes
No.
really good. I like it. I don't like it as much as Starlight, but it's still pretty good. It tastes like dreams.
Huh.
It tastes like dreams.
Sounds better than the Pepsi Nitro.
I haven't tried that.
All they do is they swap out the carbon for nitrogen. And,
I like nitrogen. I like nitro blend Starbucks.
It's a Pepsi that foams like a beer.
Ooh.
Except, how do I put this? It has none of the bite of carbonation. With Pepsi's already too smooth.
Pepsi's pretty good. Pepsi, but I do prefer Coke though. We've got people.
I just don't really like soft drinks at all. Like, every once in a while, during the summer when it's really hot and I'm working outside or something, it's good just because the sugar.
Oh, what about a Jack and Coke?
Or Coke,
Eh.
Coke and Crown.
I just like whiskey.
Coke and Crown.
Whiskey with whiskey.
Coke and Crown.
I've never really liked whiskey in soft drinks.
I like Coke and
Hey.
Crown.
And Crown Royal. Yeah,
Give me a whiskey sour or a Manhattan or just whiskey on the rocks or just straight whiskey.
My drink of. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
My drink of choice would actually be an amaretto or a coffee liqueur. But I also had this really interesting peanut butter liqueur lately. It's really good, really smooth. I like liqueur. I really like liqueur. I don't know why. I like the thickness and it's. I know it's low in alcohol volume, but it's still good.
Mark Bodger's got it right. All colas are poison. That's why I call them Beatus juice.
So
Because
we
there's like 2 pounds of sugar in every bottle.
Don't say that one 3 times fast.
So, do we want to go ahead and go on to the insanity that is TikTok Flat Earth?
Yeah, we can jump right in.
Let's go ahead and do that then.
So yeah, we're gonna look at Flurf TikTokers tonight.
Yeah. This was
Because
Quiddy's idea.
apparently,
This was Quiddy's idea.
like the hierarchy of Flurfs, you've got, YouTube Flurfs are like the cream of the crop. They're the smartest of all Flurfs. And then below them,
The smartest.
you've got Facebook Flurfs.
Smartest.
And the Facebook Flurfs, they're a special breed of stupid. Like, they make Jam Truth look like an actual genius.
Yeah.
And then far below the Facebook flurfs, you have TikTok flurfs.
And TikTok flurfs are the... What's the opposite? What's the dredges of the bottom of the barrel, that where you scrape the bottom of the barrel? You notice there's an extra layer underneath the bottom of the in the bottom of the barrel where nobody has checked for like 20 or 30 years, and they just they
this
start
is like a
scraping it
whole
up.
like you just pick the barrel up, and there's a tunnel underneath it going down underground.
Can we just admit that at this point we've gone through the barrel and tapped into the outhouse dug right next cesspit dug right next to it?
No, it's just connected straight to a septic tank. The barrel was just sitting on top of a septic tank, and no one bothered to replace the apples in the bottom of the barrel, and they wondered why the apples kept on going rotten.
Either way, there's a lot of shit.
So you're saying you need to break out the cast strength whiskey. I'm going to watch this. Yes, Mark Pfizer. yes.
But TikTok flurfs actually, there's a little bit of a predicament, because every time I watch a Flat Earth TikTok, I actually worry for that person, because I don't think they have enough of an IQ to breathe manually.
Yeah, that's why they have these little things in their ears that says breathe in, breathe out.
Allow me to put up a trigger warning.
Like they will literally die if they stop listening to Machine Head by Bush.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I like Bush.
I like mine shaved.
Microraptor! Hey Microraptor! Hey Mark Pfizer!
Like mine foamy.
Yeah, people are finally trickling in.
Yay.
We're this isn't our regularly scheduled programming.
Just trigger warning, guys. What we do tonight may count as ableism. These guys, that down there.
Yeah, it might.
All right, so what do we have first?
Want to just go ahead and do the very first video and go to the second, third, etc., etc.?
I mean, I was gonna do like a bunch of different people and not just this guy.
Okay, then which one do you want to choose? We have an entire plethora of content here, just these videos all together.
How about the one with the African American gentleman on it? This one looks interesting.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Over the ice wall lies other continents. That's the secret behind the Antarctica Treaty. The
Antarctica, not Arctica.
Arctica. The map hangs inside of the UN.
I don't think that map hangs inside of the UN.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna challenge that claim.
Oh God!
That map hangs inside of the UN.
That's the map from Hunter x Hunter.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's try. I want to see this one.
They haven't gotten to it in the anime yet. But, there's another world.
That video was too stupid to even worry about debunking.
Yeah. There was no content there. It's literally nothing.
It's TikTok. We're getting shot glasses of stupid.
Shot glasses of stupid. I like that.
And it is strong stuff.
Strong.
This video.
This is like Everclear for stupid.
This is This is like brain bleach, okay? It's brain bleach.
195 proof stupid.
The Southern Comfort is stupid.
Yeah, the Southern Comfort is stupid.
All right. Is there any truth in what we were taught?
Yes, there was.
Well, it depends on what you were taught.
True.
But I think this guy was untaught. I don't think he was actually taught.
Yeah.
By the end of this video, it's gonna be really obvious that we've been lied to about a lot of things. Like, how is all of the world seeing the sun at the same time if we're on this?
All of the world isn't seeing the sun at the same time.
Yeah, literally half of the world doesn't see the sun at any given time.
Yeah. What do you think night is? The fuck
I mean, pretty much exactly half of the Earth isn't seeing the sun right now.
Around 48% actually, because it goes over the edges.
Yeah.
It's around 52. It hits around anywhere from 52 to 54% of the Earth at any given time.
And
So
you know, they depending on elevation and everything, because even if the sun is below the horizon, you still have some Rayleigh scattering and in the sky and everything. So it's still light, even though you can't see the sun.
So a little bit over half the Earth is seeing the sun at any given time.
Yeah.
The other part is not, and that's called fucking night. You fucking idiot.
Like what it is right now.
Like what it is right now in Herbal, South Carolina. Rural South Carolina. Rural.
Maybe you saw like a live feed of the sun on like a computer monitor. This has got me thinking as stupid as he is. No, I don't want to know an explanation.
I mean, I'm really concerned about this guy now. Does he not know that night is a thing that exists?
No,
Has he never actually experienced nighttime?
Well, let's see if he's ever experienced nighttime.
Maybe he's blind.
Which way would you have to turn this ball for? I don't think that's possible. If you guys weren't aware, 1895 was the first year that we got power tools.
What the fuck does that have to do with seeing the sun?
I don't know. What? 1895 was the first time we got power tools?
I don't understand how you can see the sun on a ball. 1895 was when we got power tools.
I'm pretty sure we started making power tools before that. Wait,
guys, this right here is a look inside the mind of a flurf.
What the fuck?
This is the personification of what the mind of a flurf actually is. Somehow, they think everywhere on the globe can see the sun at the same time because power tools happened.
In 1895.
Yes.
Is anyone else getting reminded of Robin Williams from the Baron von Munchausen movie?
Oh god. Just look at his eyes. Look at his eyes for a minute. Look.
I don't want to. They scare me.
There's no life behind those eyes.
There's no life whatsoever.
Just
those are the eyes of someone who is dead inside. Brain dead.
Brain dead.
No. There is something in those eyes, and it's a tweak of the madness of the pit. Holy fuck.
God damn. Oh.
And Microraptor's trying to help him here. Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime.
Nighttime.
You know, I have a funny story because do you guys remember that the little nature video thing where the bird was doing the nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime? I was sitting in this restaurant called Sweet Tomatoes in Raleigh, North Carolina one time, and I was joking around. I was there with my family, and my ex-wife and everyone, and I was joking around, and my ex-wife got me to do that because I could do it really well. And this poor little girl in the booth next to ours saw me do it, and I think I scarred her for life. I think she actually started crying.
Oh no. Well, let's continue.
Like this.
What does that have to do with anything?
No.
Build stuff like this.
He was saying
Like, he's just showing things now.
No. He said that power tools thing earlier.
Oh yeah.
I think he's implying that they secretly had fucking Black and Decker back in medieval to Renaissance times. I think that's how stupid this is getting.
Because you can't build buildings without power tools? Like, did he not maybe Google this to find out, that there were non-power tools that were just called tools?
Yeah.
That people used before we had power tools?
Mike Pizer has it completely right. He can't imagine people did anything without power tools in the past. Exactly.
It's that guy that believes in ancient aliens because he doesn't think brown people could do the pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's you. Yes, all of that was built without power tools.
Look, here are things that exist.
Yeah.
Therefore, power tools.
And what do power tools have to do with the flat Earth?
Because the sun apparently is in the sky 24 hours a day.
Well, technically that is true. It is in the sky 24 hours a day, but it's not over us 24.
Well, it's daytime 24 hours a day.
There you go. That's a better way of putting it.
It's all being held back by the secret conspiracy.
No. Last time I checked, everyone told me these people were primitive from the 16th century to the 18th century.
What?
Here's a few more, just to make sure.
Who the fuck told him that people were primitive from the 16th century to the 18th century?
The ancient aliens guy.
I mean, this was literally the Renaissance.
Yeah,
I don't.
Literally the Renaissance.
This was when there were huge advances in civilization.
This is laying groundwork for the establishment of real science and into the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah. Nope, they didn't have power
A
tools.
couple hundred years later.
Nope, they didn't have power tools, so they weren't advanced. No.
I'm saying
no.
he got this from the ancient aliens guy, and I don't mean like an episode of it. I mean he appeared to him in the mirror one day and told him the secret.
Ah, okay.
Stand. You've been lied to. You guys do know what lava looks like when it forms, right? Just think really hard. What would this look like when it hardens? Maybe something like this? We're being told that this is a volcanic rock formation.
Yeah. It forms differently every single time because it's different.
Yep.
Yeah. Imagine that. Things that are different look different.
Yeah.
Also, things like erosion can change texture.
Yeah. Erosion is definitely a factor in that as well.
I don't know. This guy's head would probably explode from us trying to get him to pronounce erosion correctly.
Is the sun level up here? Is this sawdust? And when does volcanic rocks form hexagonal shapes like this?
All the fucking time?
A lot of the time.
Hexagonal shapes are weirdly common in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Giant's Causeway. What's that really weird village in the Pacific Islands where the natives built it out of uh basalt? That's it. I couldn't think of the hexagonal rock.
I can't remember.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Wasn't the polar storm on Neptune revealed to be kind of hexagonal shaped?
Let's continue.
I see these pictures.
And Madonna,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
I'm sure that there must have been giant trees on the Earth. Just makes a lot more sense than what we're getting from authority. You may ask me, what do you think cut these trees down? I'd say a pretty big axe.
What's up with his voice, too? I mean,
It-
why is he talking like that? That's really fucking annoying.
All right, Zoomy, I am dropping a picture in the green room for you to put on screen
He sounds like
as soon as my internet stops being shitty.
Okay.
he sounds kind
But
of
yeah,
like.
he
Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
man. Oh, I was just gonna say he sounds
He
like kind of
has
a.
this.
Oh.
We did it again. Go ahead.
He sounds like a cross between the Skeksis from the Dark Crystal and the what's his name, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he's got this like smug narcissism tone to his voice,
Yeah, that's what
but
it is.
there's no substance behind anything that he's saying.
God damn it.
All right, yeah, throw that up. That's Nam Madal. It's this entire I guess like major city built on an island in the Pacific out of basalt columns.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, hexagonal rocks actually happen a lot.
In nature, yeah.
This guy didn't know that. He
This guy
didn't
doesn't
bother
know nothing.
Googling it.
This guy doesn't know a lot of things.
Yes, this is a real location. I didn't think this was real either, but yeah. In fact, this is real, and I'm supposed to believe this is caused by erosion or what? Like,
Yeah.
what's the explanation for this one, guys? You guys remember this?
I mean, you can try Googling it.
Did you hear what their narrative is for why? Water. Yeah, that's right. Every time it rains, though, I'm not seeing a green sky.
Yep. God damn it.
I feel like if this guy knew that Google existed, maybe he wouldn't make these videos. I just looked over the chat, Microraptor. Quitties, this is not the time to send Zoomy dick pics. Focus.
Yeah, focus, dude. Focus. Focus.
And yeah, it's almost as if there are different types of volcanoes that produce, different types of rocks and have different types of lava flows.
Almost.
No,
Almost.
that couldn't be it. Everything has to be exactly how he imagines it to be.
Oh god, so now this one. I remember this, the whole moon rock bullshit.
Oh no.
Yeah, so please tell me where exactly anyone said it was a moon rock besides flat earthers.
Nobody. Nobody ever fucking said it was a moon rock. It was a practical joke that they played, that some dude played on a prime
No,
minister.
it wasn't even a practical joke. It was just someone gave someone a piece of petrified wood, and it just so happened that it was when they were celebrating,
Yeah, the moon.
the
Yeah.
fact that we had
Yeah.
walked on the moon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so it got donated to a museum or something later on, and people
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, they said it was a moon rock."
I'm going to look it up real quick. But I can't remember exactly what happened.
I mean, this is like 2019 Flurf stuff. It's been debunked so hard that no Flurfs from Facebook or YouTube even talk about
okay.
this anymore. Like, you have to be a TikTok Flurf to be
Okay.
at the level that this is a piece of evidence.
Okay, here. Here, Quitties, read this. Oops. I'm gonna fix this.
All right. A prized possession in the Dutch National Museum is not what the curators thought. In 1969, 3 Apollo 11 astronauts visited the Netherlands, and the U.S. ambassador gave the Dutch prime minister what he said was a moon rock. No. He never said it was a moon rock.
Yeah.
When an expert saw the rock in a museum, he didn't think it was real. Geologists have identified the moon rock as petrified wood. A prized possession, okay, that's literally just repeating it.
Yeah. There's a 29-second. That's that it.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm Steve Inskeep. A prized possession in the Dutch National Museum is...
Yeah, that's
just like what
literally
he said.
what I just read.
Yeah, literally what I just read. No, that's not. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
They mistook it. Is what happened. What happened is they mistook it as a moon rock, thinking it was a moon rock. Whatever, it was just a piece of petrified wood that they had given him.
I mean, the guy that gave it to him told him that it was petrified wood, but then
Yeah.
something got lost in translation.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did a video on it, check it out. But yeah, that was a lie too. And this last one is really gonna freak you out. They say that 63,500 gallons of fuel is going into a Boeing 747. How? How?
In the wings! The gas tank is in the fucking wings.
Yeah.
Well, technically, there's not a tank.
Let's
The
see.
wing armature itself is
Well,
designed.
yeah.
No, who cares? What the? Okay, he's right. This is freaking me out. His stupidity is freaking me the fuck out. Holy shit! TikTok is another level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, did he bother, doing
Googling
the
it?
calculations for how large the tanks are on a Boeing 747 to see if
No.
that could possibly be correct?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He just heard the number.
Because
He saw a big number and thought,
He's-
oh, that's a big number. That's bullshit. That's too big
He's
a
a-
number.
He's a TikTok flurfer. He doesn't understand how to use Google.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
bings everything.
I mean, most passenger planes have several wing tanks, and they also have fuselage tanks. And the picture that he's showing there, I guess the 747 also has tail tanks,
Why would it have tail tanks when the
and
engine's
that's a
running?
lot of fucking fuel
Yeah.
that you can fit in those.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, the wings are not paper thin.
Yeah.
Especially on a 747.
babies are
I'm
thick.
not entirely sure how thick they are, but I would manage a guess and say they're probably like 1.5 meters thick ish.
Yeah.
Let's
747,
see.
like Mark Pfizer said, 747, really, really big.
Yeah. How thick are the wings on a 747? Okay, that's area size. 747 Classic, the wing area is 511 square meters. But that doesn't tell me how thick they are. No, that's just the skin of the wings. Well, anyway, I'm not going to sit here and search.
That's it. That's
I
it.
know they go over it in that podcast, Black Box Down, but we don't have time to listen to that.
So what?
Yeah. I mean, has he ever been, close to a plane to see that the wings aren't just these little paper thin sheets of metal? Or has he tried Googling or, maybe doing a little math to see exactly how large, what was it, 63,000 gallons or whatever is?
Okay, let's look at $2 Trey. That's Trey Hutchinson.
Yeah,
he
this
doesn't
is
Trey-
Traycation.
Traycation. This is Traycation. So, which video I kind of want to see this one for some reason.
The blue guy. Okay, yeah, we can do
You
this.
can only afford $2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now scientists have made some incredible new discoveries about the planet Uranus. They found out exactly how the planet's magnetic field works, revealing that Uranus opens and closes to let out solar wind.
Yeah, she had to cough there because of the way that sounded.
Yeah.
Uranus. No, they're not mocking us. It's just Uranus is.
I mean, if you pronounce it Uranus, then you lose the joke.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And because people like to pronounce it Uranus, literally anything you say about this planet is going to be tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah. The way Uranus.
Or anus-in-cheek, as it were.
Just like how that boxer is named Minus.
This is why they're going to change it in the next few hundred years.
To my rectum. To your rectum.
Yep.
Yes.
Your rectum. But no, there's a boxer. Hold on a second. I'll go ahead and bring it up because this is hilarious.
So, here's the thing. He's saying that NASA is lying because what?
NASA is lying because NASA is NASA.
I mean, where in any of what he showed did NASA lie?
No, nowhere. But this is the whole. His name is actually Minus, but the way they pronounce it is.
At the look of intensity on Maenus. The question is, can 7 get inside Maenus? Maenus has got to be careful of the liver kick. This is not where Maenus wants to be. Maenus is most comfortable on the ground.
Not a good place for Maenus to be.
Maenus needs to loosen up a little here. We know, Pat, that Maenus can take a pounding.
You can tell they had a lot of fun with that name.
Well, here's the thing about sportscasters. They prepare for the sporting event before they actually go to the sporting event.
Yeah.
So they'll have, all these notes that they've taken with fun facts about each fighter or, each athlete, and things that they want to talk about during the sporting event. And so I bet both of these guys sat there and wrote out Mayanis jokes
Yeah, probably.
for several days, just trying to think of anything they could to make jokes about Mayanis for this fight. And it worked out beautifully.
And come back. Interesting to see Mayanis getting a little acrobatic.
Mayanis wants to take him there, take him into the deep water.
So far, so good for Mayanis. Salmon did say yesterday he has enormous respect for Mayanis. Now Mayanis goes to ground. This is where Mayanis wants to be, Pat. And Mayanis didn't quite have the time on the ground that he wanted. Double jab, Mayanis. Mayanis' movement has been superb here. And Mayanis is taking punishment. But at the moment, Mayanis in a very sore state. Mayanis still grimacing here. Officially, you can have as much as 5 minutes to recover. Don't know if Mayanis will need all that time. And you know that while Mayanis is recovering here, he's also thinking. Can Mayanis avoid the jabs? Mayanis still shaking out the butterflies. Has Mayanis got one big shot left? Oh, stinging punch to Mayanis.
See, he really needed to say, instead of does Mayanis have one big shot left, one big push left.
Yeah.
All I know is that
That would've been
Mayanis
better.
could really take a fisting.
Yeah, Mayanis could definitely take a fisting.
Yeah. I mean, he was taking 2 fists at a time there.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get back to Uranus opening and closing.
Even took a
And
foot.
astronomers say the process does
Even took a
occur
foot.
every day. The data was recorded in 1986 by the Voyager 2 spacecraft, but only recently analysed, and the icy giant does remain one of the lesser understood planets in our solar system, but the planet that triggers the most giggling and laughter from kids and grown-ups. We'll talk about Uranus.
You, my friend, are a professional.
Not really. Not when, you read that one, not me. Not when it comes to silly ones like that.
Oh God. Wow.
And now scientists have made some incredible new discoveries about the planet Uranus.
It's just okay.
Yeah, we don't need to watch it again.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch that blue man on the left. I want to see what this is.
This one?
Yeah.
Welcome to the story of the stars. My name is Hopknot Rope, and I will tell you a secret. Did you know the southern stars are the northern stars just reflected? Here.
No, I didn't know that.
They aren't. They're completely different.
I'm sure you I'm sure Trey spent time observing both the northern and southern stars to make sure that they were reflections instead of just, saying they are with absolutely no proof.
Yeah.
I would like to say about his production values, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I am in full agreement with that.
Here, see for yourself.
Sorry if that
You
one.
can turn it upside down. See for yourself. It was common knowledge that the southern stars were reflections of the northern.
Then, why don't they see the same fucking constellations that we do? Why does the southern hemisphere have entirely different constellations than the northern hemisphere? If they're the same fucking
I'm concerned
stars.
about where this common knowledge is.
It's not fucking common. Oh.
Like where did he find this common knowledge? In a library?
Definitely
or-
wasn't on Google. It definitely was not on Google because we've already determined that
did he?
Butterflies can't Google.
Guys.
Did he look up star charts or?
No. He met the rapper Common while the guy was really fucked up on shrooms. That's where he got
No,
off.
he had to be fucked up on something stronger than shrooms for that.
Yeah.
Common's a pretty cool guy.
Well, to be fair, I think they were soaked in LSD too, so and a little PCP for good measure.
Lots of angel dust.
Lots of angel dust, yeah.
And a bit of the bath salts.
And some crystal meth, just to add to the cocktail. Just every single illicit drug you can think of, plus a couple we don't even know about.
Meth.
Stars.
Lots
In
of
fact,
meth.
It's still common knowledge
All the meth.
to those who have the
all the
knowledge. See what I mean? It's simple to see.
And
that
what is this voice
everything's
he's
just
doing?
Big old deception. They think you're stupid, so they gotta draw a line so you don't see the fact.
Yeah, I mean that voice that he's doing is really, really, really annoying.
It's like douchey Eeyore.
That douchebag.
It's like he's
condescending.
trying to be the other guy that we watched before him.
Yeah, like he's trying to be that narcissistic, condescending asshole. Exactly what is condescension is what it is. Complete and utter condescension.
No, not douchey Eeyore. Douchey Barney. That's what that voice reminds me of. Barney the dinosaur, but more of an asshole.
Let me see. I want to fix this.
I like the I like the comment by Felix. This is satire, right?
I'm fixing this right now.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to sleep at night, dude. If Felix ever watches this stream.
Yeah, I doubt if Felix ever watches this stream. There we go. Nice and fixed.
If anybody knows Felix, let him know.
Southern stars are just that, mirrored reflections. Of course, think about it.
Okay, so show us the mirror reflections.
Yeah. If they're mirror reflections, show us. They
Because
are.
that doesn't look like a mirror reflection. That looks like a dude.
First off, you gotta throw that whole universe thing in the garbage. See what I mean? They're just making fun of you. See?
I don't think they
No.
make garbage cans big enough for that.
No. Oh, gods. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, gods.
See? You could just look for yourself and see. When the Southern Cross sails high up in the southern hemisphere sky, the upside down Big Dipper is seen just above the northern horizon at latitudes near the Capricorn. And also, the Southern Cross and
Nope.
God,
I'm going
wow.
later.
the Big Dipper are known as asterisms, which are star-like patterns that resemble a familiar shape. Best known asterisms are include the same group of stars. The Southern Cross.
He doesn't know how to make multiple takes in order to try to, actually do this without stopping and having to correct himself.
Well, he's also doing the same thing he did with the Cations and Anions, where he finds something that he thinks supports what he believes. And so he just reads it off without even knowing what it's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Even the best known asteroids don't always include the same groups of stars. For example, the Southern Cross, one of the most famous features, the main features in the southern sky, featured on many flags in the southern hemisphere. Even so, the flag of Australia features the 5-star version, while the New Zealand shows 4 stars. So.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with reflections or anything.
Yeah.
One. What year were the northern constellations discovered and named It's the 2nd century CE.
No, that's not when they were discovered. That's when they were cataloged. That it literally says on the screen that that's when they were cataloged.
Yeah, not discovered, cataloged. They were never discovered. They've always been there. In one form or another.
Yeah, not like when Isaac Newton discovered gravity. Before that, everyone was just floating around. But then asshole had to discover gravity, and now we're all stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
Ruined it for everybody.
What a dickwad.
What a dick, really.
That the southern stars were just reflections, no one thought about naming them until the 16th century. A lot of things came in the 16th century. Not only did the little season begin, but Sir Isaac Nimrod discovered fake gravity. Just have a look.
No, he didn't discover well, no, he did discover gravity.
And again, the last article that he had up doesn't support what he just said.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh, God. Trey.
That's Trey's whole MO. He says things and then shows an article that says the opposite of that.
Yeah. Okay, asterism. Definition. Let's do this before he says anything about asterism. A group of stars that form a pattern in the night sky. Note, the term asterism does not now usually refer to a constellation, but to a star pattern that makes up part of a constellation, or that includes the stars from more than one constellation. Like Orion's belt is an asterism and is a part of Orion. But
it's literally just a group of stars.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, literally, you can take any group of stars. It's going to form a pattern.
Yeah.
So it's an asterism.
Yeah. Well, let's see how Trey defines asterism.
Guys, it's really crazy. Check this out.
He does it.
Check this out.
Yeah, he does it. He doesn't even bother.
Right here. Shows you for a fact. Check it out. Southern hemisphere. Looking south. So T, thank you for coming on a journey with me to find the truth. And now, here's a word from our friend. Hi, I'm $2 Trey. Just in case you don't know, I'm kind of in a little predicament here. If you could you please feed my dog? Welcome to.
Oh God, Trey. Okay, let's.
What was the music?
I don't know.
It sounded like the kind of knockoff Pink Floyd music from an 80s porno.
I think it was actually Pink Floyd.
Oh, that just makes me sad.
Okay.
All right, who else do we have on the list?
Follow Yeshua Yahweh. Follow Yeshua Yahweh.
Yeah, I think he likes to be called something else.
Yeah, he likes to be called.
Yeah. You have to call him Dollar Store Jesus, according to MC Toon.
Dollar Store Jesus. Okay, be certain. Use Dollar Store Jesus. Okay.
Be certain you use that title.
God, this guy. Is it just me, or does this guy have like full Manosphere vibes around him?
Let's see.
I'm thinking that this guy has definitely crossed an international border with drugs inside of his anus.
Let's see. Any of these look very.
They're exactly the same.
They look exactly the same.
Okay, this is like browsing Sean Hawkins' YouTube channel.
Yes, it is. I was literally thinking that. I was literally thinking that. I was literally thinking that just then.
It's the exact same camera angle and everything, and he even looks like Sean.
Yeah, he does. He does. The exact same every single time. Like, what the fuck? Let's just
except for the ones where he hasn't quite figured out his camera, so the thumbnail is his palm.
Let's try this one.
Okay, Microraptor got it. His name should be Flurf Hawkins.
Flurf Hawkins.
All right, Ronald, we all know what you do. No matter what we show, you keep moving the goalpost. Okay.
If I ask y'all to show me a perfect vacuum, and
he sounds like Sean Hawkins.
Oh my god. He is Flurf Hawkins.
He's Flurf Hawkins. This guy is Flurf Hawkins. That's his new name now. It's not Paulo Yeshua, whatever. It isn't Dollar Store Jesus. This is fucking Flurf Hawkins. I'm sorry, Sean. I love you and all, but this dude is the first version of you.
You don't do that? How did I move the goalpost? If I ask you to show me the 1972 one photographer and you failed to give me the one photographer's name, or you didn't do it truthfully, that's not me moving the goalpost. That would be you failing to reach the end zone. There's a difference. I didn't have to move the goalpost. You failed to reach the end zone. So I think you're just projecting just a little bit, because I don't need to move the goalpost. I failed.
I just looked at the chat. Charlie Welch. Harwin. Hallren.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Sean Hawkins mixed with Arwen. It's like a crossover between Sean Hawkins and Harwin. I can't. Nope. I'm not even. Nope.
To answer my questions.
Video.
Okay, bro. If I ask y'all to show me a perfect vacuum, and you don't do that, how did I move the goalpost? If I ask you to show me the 1972 one photographer, and you failed to give me the one photographer's name, or you didn't do it truthfully, that's not me moving the goalpost. That would be you failing.
I mean, these are things you can Google again. Like I think 98% of Flat Earth is not understanding what a search engine is.
Hey, NA, hey, Charlie Welch, and yep, that's it. That's only people that's joined. Okay. So yeah, let's do some more of them. Hawkwind.
So because you
go ahead and read that.
He's right to say it. Considering how you bastardized the sciences to fit your narrative, any child would be worse off listening to you.
True. I agree with that. Any child would be worse off listening to...
The only person who should ever listen to this guy is the real Sean Hawkins.
Yeah, and go
not
ahead
Flurf Hawkins.
And debunk
the
it.
real Sean Hawkins. I want to see a back and forth between this guy and Sean Hawkins.
Maybe him or, a professional shrink.
You remember back when Sean Hawkins got into it with Daniel Pratt, and the two just kept playing each other's videos on their videos. I want to see that between Sean and this guy. where it sounds like they're just talking to themselves. And looks like they're talking to themselves.
You are lacking, and you can't prove me wrong in science, math, definitions, or any of that stuff. You have to go and start talking about my children. Interesting.
They didn't say anything about your children. He just said children in general. That any child.
Yeah, they said any child.
Not your child. Any child. There's a difference. There's a huge fucking difference.
You talk about my children because you were wrong.
You're too
you want to bring my
stupid to have
children into the
children,
conversation because you failed.
You wouldn't know how to make them.
Yeah, he wouldn't even know. Yeah, everyone listening are now dumber. Thanks. Let me find that clip real quick.
I'm reminded of that dumb blonde joke. Why did the blonde have bruises around her belly button? Because her boyfriend was a blonde too.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Let's continue.
Trying to prove you failed to prove the facts of your globe. So now you want to speak on my children? That's how far you want to deflect, and that's where you want to go. You want to speak about my children because you are lacking.
I really hope your children don't have your genes.
So now you want to speak on my children. That's what you're saying.
They never spoke on your children. Again. Any child. Any. Not your child. Any child.
This is Flurf 101. This is taking something out of context to fit the narrative they want it to fit.
Yeah, you're right. You're completely right. Yeah.
Because you failed and you were lacking, you want to speak about my children and deflect to there. That just shows exactly who you are and how you try to fit your narrative. So, because...
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, close. Yeah, so that's Dollar Store Hawkwind. Oh, here we go. Here's one that actually looks
okay,
like
I'm not sure if I've ever...
Now with red tide poisoning.
You clearly do not understand what you're talking about. Yes, that tweet is completely accurate and highly correct.
Spoken to you or not, but those people in the comments were speaking about an assumption of a perfect vacuum. And I asked for them to provide me a perfect vacuum because they make assumptions of what would happen in a perfect vacuum. And you come by and you say, I clearly don't understand.
Okay. Space is not a perfect
This
vacuum.
is how science works.
Space is not a perfect vacuum. Space is not a perfect vacuum.
You can actually make assumptions about something and then test it. This is what science is.
Yeah, you start off with an assumption. Anytime you do science, start off with an assumption. You assume this, and then you try to prove that wrong. What do they not get about that?
This reminds me of J.M. Truth with his NASA documents.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't understand simplifying things for the sake of, doing one thing. Like, for this, and I don't know if it's true, but they could be talking about something that's in a vacuum, and for simplification purposes, they just assume that it's a perfect vacuum.
Yeah.
For the sake of the physics that would happen inside of it. That doesn't mean that they have to create a perfect vacuum or go out somewhere and find a perfect vacuum. They can do the math to see what would happen without actually having that perfect vacuum.
Yeah.
Just like, you can do the math for how a plane will fly without actually having a rigid plane.
Okay, I'm gonna have to end the poll here because the results are 33% yes, 33% no, and 33% I heard there would be cake.
All right.
Dave Bob? Dave Bob. Dave Bob. I believe Dave Bob is snoring.
Okay, now he's not.
Okay.
I muted him.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you. I think he fell asleep.
All right.
I think he fell asleep. Great. We're boring.
Well, just like the real Sean Hawkins, Flurf Hawkins will put you to sleep.
I didn't fall asleep.
You were checking for holes in your eyelids,
there for
right?
a second.
Someone's sleepy.
That wasn't sleep. That was just comatose.
All right. Who's next on the list of doom?
What you're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. You make assumptions based on a perfect vacuum, and when I say, hey, can you simply show me a perfect vacuum? And I just ask a simple question. Can you show me a vacuum? A perfect vacuum? You tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I ask one question about your vacuums. What y'all claim
because they don't have to show you something
I'm just asking
to do the math.
Will someone please buy this man a Dyson?
Yes, a Dyson is a perfect vacuum.
I mean, I had a Hoover that was pretty good.
Hoovers are pretty good. Hoovers are decent, but they aren't perfect vacuums. Dysons are perfect vacuums. I mean,
My mom, though, used to have an Electrolux, and that thing was like the Cadillac of vacuums.
we used to have a oh shit, I can't remember the name of it. The one we had was a self-driving vacuum. Basically, it had like a little motor in it that it had a little sensor in the front. And so what it did was it could run across the carpet, but the sensor never actually worked. So it would literally just drive itself into the corner and stay there.
Yeah, why can't Roomba? That's what they're called.
No, it wasn't a Roomba. It was it was an actual big.
Well,
vacuum.
what I was about to say.
Sorry.
I was going to buy a Roomba at one point because most of my house is wood floors.
Yeah.
And I thought, I can just turn it on and let it patrol the house and sweep the floors. And my mom decided to buy me this off-brand Roomba. And I swear this thing would like vacuum this one little strip in a room and then just fuck off to a different room. Like it would go across this one strip 5 or 6 times and then just, I don't know how it would find doors, but it would just head straight for a door and just fuck off to a different room.
Speaking of Roombas, I'm gonna have to screen. Have you seen this?
Are we looking up the Roomba that Michael Reeves programmed to feel pain? Yep.
Yes.
Where's our screaming Roomba at, Michael? Michael, just make the screaming Roomba.
Let me go to a part where it's actually screaming.
Yeah, because this guy kind of looks like the kind of person that'll give you a copyright strike.
You barely notice it after a while, huh? Like, ignore it, kind of like, how a, Roomba cleans your house. How likely would you be to adopt this into your household?
What's even funnier is they got Lily Pichu to do a voice on it too, and holy shit. They wanted her. He wanted her to say, wholesome, nice little things. He's like, no, I want to fucking goddamn swear, goddammit. He's like, okay.
Oh, god damn it, motherfucker!
Yeah, pretty much. Lily Pichu has this really cute, very, very high-pitched anime voice. So, yeah. You just think of a little anime girl screaming, "Ow! God damn it! Ow! Why the fuck was I built this way? Ow! Why did you give me emotions?" Yeah.
And Charlie Welch got it. I'm pretty sure it was called a Pumbaa.
Pumbaa?
That my
Okay.
mom bought for me. It was like a
Oh.
birthday present or Christmas present or something. And
Okay.
it wasn't cheap. It was just not a Roomba, and it fucking sucked.
Here we go. Here's the part with Lily Pichu.
It's probably still better than Micro Reeves' surgery robot.
Oh god, it's that thing. That thing still gives me nightmares. Michael Reeves.
How's it going? So I have this robot that swears. It's way too angry. I need someone to kind of like cool it down. Would you be okay with doing some like calm voice lines for it?
No, I want to swear. Like really angry shit. Like fucking horrible stuff. Like depression and darkness and pain and despair and suffering.
Yeah.
Motherfucker! God fucking damn it! Are you fucking serious?
If anyone, okay, you've got to go subscribe to Michael Reeves right now. Michael Reeves is the funniest. I mean, he makes all kinds of good shit like that, and he's fucking hilarious. Actually, I'll go ahead. I will grab a link to his channel, so you can go subscribe.
Drop it in chat.
So you also go
Sounded
subscribe.
like Minnie Mouse losing a game of dodgeball really badly.
Subscribe to Michael Reeves. Just do it. You will.
All right,
who's
the next flurf on the wheel of torture?
Okay, let's see here. Let me see. Chris from Boston, from Westchester County. Mr. Lost Knowledge. Mr. Lost Knowledge.
And I guess over the course of this video, he doesn't get it back at all.
Probably not.
He never had it to begin with.
Let's see. Let's go with.
Well, then his name is just false advertising.
Let's try this one.
24 hours for my 7 deadly sins and you.
Nope. I am not. Nope. Music. Nope. Not doing that. Ladies, which one do you want to watch?
Let's see. Gravity has no fundamental force.
Where? I don't.
Third row, just to the right of the middle.
This one?
To the left one.
This one?
Yeah.
It can't be measured.
Some things
It's very
look
interesting.
Some things can just float like a bag, plastic bag.
I mean, it can be measured,
right?
If you're not stupid.
But it's still magnetic. That's
Not a
why-
volcano.
9 meters second squared, right? Second per second.
Yeah, it will still come down.
Like, literally, all you have to do is drop something
Yeah, and then measure the speed
and
of light.
understand how calculations work, and
Wait.
you measured gravity.
Wait a minute, who's that with him? Is that John Turturro from fucking Barton Fink?
No, I think that's the bastard love child of John Turturro and Miles Teller.
I don't know. I'm just now expecting John Goodman to step out and start screaming, I'll show you the life of the mind.
I'll show you the life of the mind. I'll show you the life of the mind. God.
But gravity, there's nothing behind gravity. They say gravity was bending in space before the Big Bang, warping space and time.
Because nothing existed before the Big Bang, you fucking moron.
there's so much wrong with the sentence that he just said.
Yeah.
That I don't even know where to start to correct that.
Because before the Big Bang,
because
everything
gravity isn't bending to begin with.
Space-time is bending around gravity. That's kind of an effect of gravity. It bends and warps space-time.
And literally, what happened before the Big Bang has no effect on anything that happened after the Big Bang.
Yeah, exactly.
So, flying unicorn turtles could have shit rainbow Skittles before the Big Bang. But they don't now. It has no effect on now.
Yeah.
But what is the force behind gravity? Bending and warping space and time. Where did that energy come from for it to do that?
The sun?
Your mom?
I fucking love Flurf conference calls.
God, this is
just the sun.
He'll show us the life of the mind.
Life of the mind.
So you're saying gravity is an effect to matter?
Ain't every star a sun?
Sir, I'm asking and saying they proclaim gravity was bending and twisting space and time before everything.
No.
Before any matter.
Force, right? Yes. What force and energy what energy did gravity have, and what force was behind its movements?
9 meters per second.
I mean, I can answer that even more simply. The force of gravity.
Yeah, because gravity itself isn't a force, but the force that gravity exerts is a force, and it's called the force of gravity. Gravity isn't actually a force, but the force that gravity exerts is a force.
Yeah,
the force of gravity.
It creates a force called the force of gravity.
Exactly.
There's technically a field, the Higgs field, and no, it's getting way too advanced.
Yeah, it's a Higgs field, and yeah,
and what's going to happen is that there's vacuum decay, and then we'll be swallowed up into nothingness where we don't have to deal with this guy.
and then eventually the heat death of the universe, which that's going to be pretty awesome.
But that's in about 14 billion years. If not longer than that, because there are also theories that the universe will expand to a point and then start contracting again into a singular point, whereupon it will expand again, creating another Big Bang and starting everything all over again.
So playback audio on the video is really low.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. It's quiet for us too.
There we go.
Or dark energy will keep it expanding until it shreds itself apart in a big rip.
I'll have to look that up. Before any matter, gravity was bending. I don't know. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
Gravity has to have.
How's it going, man?
Doesn't that mass have to create gravity?
No.
Yes, mass does create gravity. That's the whole theory behind gravity. Is that
that's what mass is.
Mass creates gravity.
Mass attracts mass.
Yeah.
That's gravity.
Gravity is the action of time across the curvature of space. Sorry.
Also, how you would know is because they tried an experiment in I forgot where in Scotland it was, but it was on a mountain, and they hung a plumb bob.
Schehallien.
Schehallien, that's it. Schehallien, yeah. They hung a plumb bob, and guess what happened to the plumb bob? it shifted ever so slightly towards the fucking mountain because the mountain itself had enough mass that it was generating a small local gravitational field, which pulled that plumb bob towards it. That's how you can tell gravity is a thing. Because there was also another experiment done where they hung a plumb bob from a building, and the building had enough mass that it pulled the plumb bob towards it. There are all kinds of plumb bob experiments.
I mean, literally anything will pull the plumb bob towards it, even if you just set a feather beside it. But the thing is, the feather's not going to have enough mass to pull it enough that we have anything precise enough to measure.
Yeah.
How much it will deflect the plumb bob.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the Cavendish. That's the whole point of the Cavendish experiment.
That's why the Schehelian experiment and experiments like that use things with a lot of fucking mass, so that they can get enough of a deflection to measure it with the most precise tools that they had at the time. Which, Schehelian experiment was a couple hundred years ago, I guess. Even though it's been redone since, but
it's been redone since.
But they didn't exactly have extremely precise measuring tools when they did it.
Originally,
and even now, we can measure down to a micrometer or whatever, but if something's going to deflect it, like say 1/1,000,000th of a micrometer, we don't have anything precise enough to measure that.
Yeah.
So there's no point in trying to measure it that way. So that's why you use something with a lot of mass to pull it more, so that you can measure it.
So that we have something to measure. Something noticeable to measure. Because the human eye is not a good instrument for measurement. The human eye is an awful measurement tool.
That's why tools exist. But believe it or not, with that first flurf, tools exist, and they don't have to be power tools.
No. According to that first flurf, tools didn't exist until 1895.
Yeah.
We didn't have
until power tools were invented. Tools didn't exist.
Yeah, we didn't have any tools until 1895, according to him.
I believe he said 1985 for power tools.
1985, 1895, 1980, whatever. It doesn't really fucking matter. It's just 70.
All right, let's keep going with this. What other stupid can they say in this?
Can I chime in on this, please?
No.
Oh my god, this thing is 8 minutes long.
All right, well,
I didn't realize that.
Mass is said to have, or is to be the cause of a gravity, and the gravity is the effect of mass.
Yeah.
But that's false, bro. There's multiple things that can prove that that's 100% false, but we don't go by those.
Okay, then talk about that.
Then display it. If you have 100 things that can prove that wrong, do it. Get your fucking Nobel Prize.
There's stuff that proves that wrong, and then just skip on to something else.
Yeah.
That's the flurf way of doing things.
Yeah. There's a way to prove that wrong. I'm not going to actually do it. I'm not going to put forth the effort to do it because I don't have the means to do it. But there are things that can prove it wrong. Just trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I don't even cuss, bro. I don't even fucking cuss, bro.
The true things that you actually see day to day, because we let people manipulate our brains. Now, they say that just because the Earth is way bigger than what we are, that we attract to the Earth. But if you have a molecule or a bug that is way smaller than you, it won't attract to you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it will.
Yes, it will.
Different magnetic effect.
Yeah, but magnetism.
It's not electromagnetism. Not electromagnetism, because if it
magnetism.
Was magnetism, yeah. Magnetism.
I think you mean magnetism.
No, I mean electromagnetism. God damn it. But no, if it was electromagnetism, a Faraday cage would easily prove that wrong. Because it cancels out electromagnetism.
BM Furball, which he needs to fucking get his ass back on YouTube, because he's awesome, actually tested shit in a Faraday cage on his channel.
Yeah.
Because he had a Faraday cage for his job, and he was like, I could actually test these claims that Flurfs make about electromagnetism.
Yeah. And guess what happened?
Yeah, it didn't quite work out the way that Flurfs said it would.
No. But then again, Flurfs probably don't know what a Faraday cage is. They don't know that if you put something inside a Faraday cage, it is no longer affected by electromagnetism. It pretty much cuts off all radio.
At least electromagnetism outside of the cage.
Well, yeah,
you can put something electromagnetic inside the cage, and it will be affected by it.
Yeah, but only the things inside the cage will accept that frequency. In other words, if you put a radio inside a Faraday cage, the radio will no longer work because the Faraday cage is canceling out everything.
But if you put something that broadcasts a radio signal inside the cage with it, it will work.
But nobody outside the cage will be able to get that signal because the Faraday cage stops it.
Right.
Magnetism has nothing to do with gravity. Magnetism is opposites attracting.
Exactly. Magnetism doesn't have anything to do with gravity. They're fundamentally different forces
affecting mass.
So North Pole. So the North Pole, the north side of a magnet and the south side of a magnet are two different poles, and they attract to each other.
Yeah.
Now you're saying like if the heavier magnet and there's a smaller magnet. I thought we were talking about
electromagnets,
not heavier magnet.
Not magnet.
Yeah, if you're talking about electromagnets, it's completely different. Electromagnets are a completely different thing than normal magnets.
I mean, I feel like these guys never did that little science experiment that we all did as a kid where we took a little bit of copper wire and a nail and a D-cell battery and made a magnet and picked up some paper clips.
Yeah, they probably never did that. Never. They never did that. Nope.
The reason why is because that mass is too heavy to pull that magnet toward the other magnet, but it is pulling toward it. If they was the same size, then they would both just meet in the middle. But since the one object is heavier, it's weighing down more. The buoyancy is heavier, so it won't. The friction is not allowing it to slide over.
Pause it.
Buoyancy. No.
The buoyancy is heavier.
The buoyancy is heavier.
I'm going to need him to expand on that statement.
The buoyancy is heavier.
Does the buoyancy is heavier mean? People in chat, what the fuck does the buoyancy is heavier actually mean?
I can tell you what it means. I'm getting brain damage.
If I had a brain, I'd be getting it. It wouldn't be having damage right now. But luckily, tomatoes don't have brains. So, yay for me not having a brain. And yet, I'm smarter than these Flurfs, even though I don't have a brain.
And I mean, okay, how much? I can't see. Let's see. How long have we played this? Like 3 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
And they've covered like 8 different topics.
Yeah.
Because they'll start talking about a topic, and then someone will just go to a different subject.
Yeah, let's I can't with him anymore. Let's find
Going at 8 minutes on
I can't with him.
Going 8 minutes on TikTok though. He's pushing it.
Let's see.
I'm kind of interested in that video games are so realistic video though.
Which one is that?
The one with the 4 in the picture.
Okay, there it is.
A YouTuber by the name of UI Gamer, who makes a lot of airplane crash, emergency landing in GTA 5 type videos on YouTube, posted a video of them avoiding a gas tank. It's actually a pretty cool video, but it is just a video game, and several people fell for it as being real and a pilot avoiding a terrorist attack. You see, an oil tanker drives out onto an airfield, and a plane nearly lands but then takes off.
So this actually happened at the start of Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
People took clips from DCS of MiG-29s flying around and put it in a video mixed with a little bit of real footage to show the Ghost of Kiev. And people bought it because video games can look very realistic to the untrained eye. And when it's like a 1 second or 2 second clip in 30 other clips of planes flying, they were able to create this story of the Ghost of Kiev with video game footage, basically.
Yeah.
So this happens in real life. People get fooled by it because video games have gotten very realistic.
Oh, yeah, they have, especially PlayStation 5 and Xbox One.
Unfortunately, this being a flat earther, I know where this is going.
Yeah. Well, let's see where it's going.
Pakistani politician by the name of Karam Nawaz Gandapur shared the footage with the following caption: "Narrow escape of an aircraft which could have ended in a great disaster. Miraculous save by the pilot's presence of mind." Which is something you say when you think that the game footage is actually real footage. Another account, which is not an actual politician, it's just a kind of a physics thing, which, this is a severe blow to the credibility of this organization, but physicsastronomy.org shared the video saying terrorist attack in Algeria which fails to work because of the pilot's immense skill. Yeah, some place that's actually constantly talking about physics and astronomy mistook a GTA 5 video for real life. Okay, coming in at number.
Okay.
Well, that just ended suddenly.
Yeah, that ended really suddenly. Wait, what the fuck? Bert the Perk?
What the?
Alrighty then.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I guess we're done with that video.
Just 1 second, though. Second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth from the left.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, go back. Okay. Second row, fifth from the left, right here.
That is literally from the cover of a fucking Terry Pratchett book.
Yeah, it is. Well, not quite.
Oh.
No, it's been edited.
Would you like to debate gravity?
Yeah, that is it. That is from a Terry Pratchett novel. That's fucking wow. That is literally from a Terry Pratchett book. The bottom's been edited a little bit to get rid of the poor elephants and the Atuin. The great
and
Atuin.
It's been reworked a bit to be the Earth continents instead of the Discworld ones. But
yeah, but that is the Terry Pratchett Discworld. Because the sun and the moon are in the same place. And the clouds, same place, everything.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that he was not the one that edited that picture? That he just Googled flat Earth and clicked on images and then found one that he liked.
Yeah.
And according to him, that is a model.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So do you believe that the Earth isn't spherical? It's a flat plane?
Yes, sir. Because gravity doesn't exist. Can you prove gravity exists?
Okay, tell me something. Okay, gravity. The Earth can be a sphere even if gravity doesn't exist. I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate here. Even if gravity does not exist, period, the Earth could still be a sphere. It could still be a spheroid, even if gravity didn't exist, which is a stupid fucking notion to begin with because gravity is kind of necessary component to everything.
How do I put it? Most historical civilizations believed the Earth was round long before they believed in gravity.
Yeah.
Long before anybody understood what gravity was. So
the Olmecs, the Incans, the Mayans, the Aztecs, all said the Earth is round because the Aztecs themselves thought that Quetzalcoatl, basically, to sum it up pretty quickly, Quetzalcoatl beat up Tlachtoltecutli and balled him up into a giant ball and soaked him in the great ocean that is the universe, the galaxy, the solar system. And that's how the Earth was formed.
Yep, that totally happened.
But they balled him up into a ball and then put him on the ocean.
Now, I'm talking also medieval European societies. Half the people you think thought the Earth was flat didn't think the Earth was flat.
No. Even Christopher Columbus knew the Earth was round.
He was just a dumbass that thought it was a lot smaller than it actually is.
Yeah, he thought it was the shape of a pear and that it had a giant nipple at the top.
Well, no one had really circumnavigated it before, but
yeah, they did.
Oh wait, yeah, they did. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
the Vikings circumnavigated it very
well. No,
also,
the Vikings never circumnavigated it, but yeah, basically Christopher Columbus thought that the Earth was smaller than the size that it is, and therefore it would be faster to go west to get to
India.
China and India than going east, because there were a lot of assholes in Central Asia at the time that were kind of dicks about people going through their land. Which, hasn't really changed in the last several hundred years, but they thought it would be cheaper and less, people trying to kill them to go around a different way and just cut out all those dickheads in Central Asia.
But no, Eric the Red was the first one to show up in America. He actually circumnavigated the globe. Eric the Red circumnavigated the globe. He was a Viking that went all the way around the Earth.
I don't know if he went all the way around the Earth, but
he went
to the continent.
Well, he went to America. Then he saw there was nothing here of value to take back because it would take way too long to get here. They lost way too many people. They lost way too many ships getting here. So they were like, fuck it, we're not coming back. We'll just go around where we are instead of trying to find new land to invade.
That's not entirely true, but yeah, the Vikings colonized Greenland and Canada, and a lot of people think that they went a lot further south and a lot further inland. There's a reason that the NFL team in Minnesota is called the Vikings, because there have been some Viking-ish things found near Minneapolis.
Okay.
And there were some seeds found at I can't think of the name of the Viking village in Canada, but there were some seeds found that they don't grow north of like Virginia.
Yeah.
Which leads people to think, they had sailed down to like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida-ish.
But
so,
still the point is
the Vikings explored a lot.
Yeah.
But they didn't actually circumnavigate the globe.
Well, yeah, I kind of, I did.
There, that from where they started, because you couldn't really circumnavigate in the north in the Arctic
And
Ocean.
there's actually a pilot that has completely circumnavigated the globe in one flight. I can't remember his name right now, but he was it was shortly after World War II that he did it.
I mean, pilots did that in 2019 with One More Orbit.
No.
Yeah.
1930. No, it was before World War II. 1930. Australian Charles Kingsford Smith, with a team of 3 others, completed the first circumnavigation of the world by flight traversing both hemispheres, including the first trans-Pacific flight from U.S. to Australia in 1928. So yeah, there have been people who've flown around the globe completely.
Yeah, and One More Orbit did it north-south, not east-west.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually watched their live stream on YouTube as they were doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, let's abandon this guy and find us another flurf to laugh at.
Let's see what he says first, and then we'll go to the next one.
The Vikings are
Gravity
the
doesn't
original Florida
exist.
man.
Yes. Without gravity, we cannot be living on a ball. Can you prove gravity exists, sir?
Yeah. So if you want to remove the chain from your neck and hold it in front of you, and then let it go, it'll go straight back.
Yeah.
Down to earth.
Yeah.
That proves gravity. You can prove it literally within your circumference, probably within 5 meters of you. You grab whatever's loose and drop it in front of you, and if it falls to the ground, that's gravity to me. That's everything
goes to
that's surrounding us goes back
And you
to the
can
middle of
go
the earth.
a lot
That is gravity.
further than that too by actually dropping something and then calculating it, calculating the acceleration, calculating the wind resistance, and throwing in everything. You can even calculate like how much your body would pull it to the side as it falls.
Yeah.
It's going to be minuscule, but it will pull it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just like, because not only are we attracted to the earth, but the earth is attracted to us. So literally you can jump in the air and you're pulling the earth to you, and the earth is pulling you to it at the same time. So you're moving the earth.
Yeah.
Just by jumping in the air.
Yep.
Okay. Sir, the Earth actually has an electromagnetic field. And through this field, it literally attracts just about everything.
That's a testable claim. So take something that isn't affected by magnetism and hold it in front of you and let it go. And if it falls to the earth, then it's not fucking electromagnetism.
He is right. He is correct in that the Earth does have an electromagnetic field. However, that's not the reason we have gravity. He doesn't understand what electromagnetism is. He thinks electromagnetism is just magnetism. No,
yeah.
No, it's not. It's a completely different force.
Well,
it is a completely magnetism kind of requires a ferrous metal for it to work. If it doesn't if it's not a ferrous metal, it's not going to be attracted to it. It won't do that attraction thing without it being an actual fucking ferrous metal. That's why, like, say, aluminum or aluminium, as the would put it,
as the wrong people say.
Yeah, as the wrong people say, aluminium would not be attracted to an electromagnetic force. Yet, it is attracted to the Earth because if you drop it, it will fall. If it was indeed electromagnetism, God damn it, want to say magnetism. If it was electromagnetism, that aluminium wouldn't fall. It wouldn't drop to the ground because
Yeah.
it's
I
not
mean, you can
ferrous.
test this with literally anything. Build an electromagnet. You know, the science experiment that we all did as a kid with the nail and the copper wire and the battery,
See if it
and
attracts a
then
rubber ball.
hold shit to it. A rubber ball, a piece of plastic, a balloon, whatever you want to. Hold it to it and see if it sticks to the electromagnet.
Yeah, if it doesn't, then it's not pulling things.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
then
grab.
and then if it doesn't stick to your little electromagnet, then hold it in front of you and let it go and see what happens. If it falls to the earth, then there's some other force at play there besides electromagnetism that's pulling it down.
Mm-hmm.
It's that fucking simple.
Yeah, they don't want to do shit like that because it kind of disproves their entire.
Yeah, they just want to say that it's that.
Yeah. Without actually,
Because
demonstrating it.
Because if gravity is a thing that exists, that completely destroys their fantasy of a flat earth.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. It's a fantasy. A fantasy world they live in.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, Micro, exactly. They want to sound smart without effort. They just don't want to put forth any effort whatsoever. Hey, Dr. Nimrod, welcome to the stream, by the way, and Renee and me. Let's go ahead and watch some more and wait for Quiddy to come. Oh, Quiddy.
And the Earth has electromagnetism in it. Do you understand what electromagnetism is, sir?
Well,
electromagnetism, sir, is the physical, once again, physical interaction amongst electric charges, magnetic moments, and the electromagnetic field.
Hello.
So, we know everything on Earth has a magnetic, it's magnetic to a certain extent. So, electromagnetism has magnetic moments, and everything here is literally magnetic to a certain extent. Did my chain fall due to?
No, not everything is not magnetic.
Holy fuck.
God, no, not everything is magnetic. You fucking God. Because, let me see. They make magnet. I can't remember the name of it right now. Magnometers? Something that actually measures magnetism.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, don't
Sorry, I was about to pee all over myself.
But yeah, he just said the stupidest thing. He said everything is magnetic. He literally just said, let me rewind it just a tiny bit.
This is a testable claim, buddy.
Magnetic.
This is something he could test for himself.
Electromagnetic field. So, we know everything on Earth has a magnetic, it's magnetic to a certain extent.
No, not everything is magnetic to a certain extent.
Awesome. We can test this.
Yeah, using a
these claims that he's making are testable. He could actually, well, no, he couldn't. But someone that's actually, not a fucking TikTok flurf could test these things.
Magnetometer. It's an instrument used for measuring the strength and sometimes direction of magnetic fields. It's called a magnetometer. You actually use that to determine if something is magnetic. Which, if you put it against something like copper or aluminium or a rubber ball or, say, dirt, you will discover they don't have any fucking magnetism. They're not fucking magnetic.
You can do it a lot cheaper than that. If you can't afford a magnetometer, you can, get on Amazon or Wish.com or Alibaba or go to Walmart or wherever and buy a $3 compass.
Yeah. Yeah, a compass with
and then hold shit up to it, and if it points at it, it's magnetic.
And if it doesn't point at it, it's not magnetic.
Yeah.
Get a geodinium rare earth magnet, most powerful magnet on the planet.
Yeah.
Hold a thing up to it, and if you can move it away from it in any way, it's not magnetic.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. fucking exactly.
Just don't put your finger between it and the.
I mean, these are several different ways that this guy could test his own claim, but he's not smart enough to test his own claim.
Because testing your own claim will require you putting forth actual fucking effort.
And Dr. Nimrod, same thing. I have the same question. The titanium rods and screws in my spine, would they be magnetic? I kind of want to get this neodymium magnet now and stick it to my back and see if I can pull it off.
You don't want to do that.
No, you don't. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do
Not
that.
unless your skin is made out of titanium too. Holy shit.
No.
And your bones, because trying to pull that off, the bone will give first.
No, the reason they use titanium is because titanium is a non-ferrous metal, and thanks to it being a non-ferrous metal, you can go inside an MRI with it.
Yeah, well, not just that, but because it won't corrode inside your body, because it's extremely strong. There's a lot of reasons.
And it won't poison your body like copper would, like copper toxicity. Yeah, unless you're actually allergic to titanium, which some people are. I'm allergic to titanium, so they wouldn't be able to use titanium. They'd have to use a certain type of harder plastic with me for do anything like that with.
Microraptor just made me think of that dumbass that got the vaccine and then claimed that they were magnetic, and were doing a live stream and someone said rub some baby powder on it first.
Yeah.
And they did, and then the things didn't stick to them, and they were like, oh, I guess I was wrong. And for the first time ever, a stupid person actually realized that they were wrong.
Well, let's finish up this video and then head on out, because it's been
let's find another Flurf and do a video, because there's still like 9 minutes left in that video.
Yeah, Ugly Billy 2020. That's the last one.
Well, he is right. That is one fucking Ugly Billy.
Ugly Billy 2020.
I don't know why he kind of reminds me of Dale Gribble.
Oh God, yeah, he is that. Oh God, I remember seeing him now. Let's just go with the first video.
So I guess TikTok just does not use thumbnails or anything.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't look like they do.
Yeah, I've never spent any time on TikTok.
Me neither. I'm actually just literally today created an account for us to look up TikTok videos.
All right, what the fuck does that even say? That's my tooth rot, my underwear?
What? Huh?
That's my teeth and not my underwear? What?
That's my teeth and not my underwear.
Alright.
Hey.
Oh, that's my t-shirt.
Oh.
Not my underwear.
Oh, okay. That's my t-shirt, not my underwear.
Happy Halloween.
Pentagram in the woods to summon a demon
Hail Satan.
and destroy my enemies. I'm starting to think all women are enemy, but that could be wrong.
Oh, we got a MGTOW.
Just the low blood sugar.
Well, everyone knows women are made of sand.
That's right, Laszlo.
I had to. As soon as he brought up women, I had to.
GTA 3 crazy. Okay.
That's the blood. Shrine. Shrine? Anyway.
That's a rock.
That's a rock.
Alright. Up next. Plain salt.
No, that's iodized salt, which is... Never mind.
Which is not plain salt.
No, it's not.
I have a feeling this is like the flat out of TikTok.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a Satanist incel flat earther. Hey, that's a very...
But MC Toon says that he gets really confused by math.
But this week he teams up with the Winchester brothers to fight, I don't know, the devil. No, they already did that. I mean, they did team up with Scooby-Doo at one point.
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to run out of salt very soon.
What's he doing? Making a pentagram out of salt?
I think so. That's not how salt works. That's also not how a pentagram works. That's a V. Oh, okay. He's making another line. I don't think he's going to get the entire pentagram with one container of salt.
No, he's not.
No, it's not. And also,
again, you wouldn't
use iodized salt. You would use rock salt for that,
or sea salt,
salt.
And then you wouldn't use it for a pentagram, for an inverted pentagram to destroy your enemies. You'd use it for protective circles.
Yeah, I was about to say, you use salt for protection, not... Yeah, he ran out of salt.
I know this because I have a friend who dabbled in Wicca.
I dabbled in Wicca.
Okay,
that's not even a good pentagram. Well, pentacle, but still. And a pentacle is used for protection, not for cursing.
No, don't break the...
And he broke it. God damn.
I don't think he's even made sure that any of the points are pointing in a specific cardinal direction, so...
Yeah, you're supposed to make sure the northern port...
You see, we bothered to learn how this crazy bullshit works. You can't be bothered to find out, to just Google...
But I wonder if he would have pointed it true north or magnetic north.
It's supposed to point true north.
Yeah.
You're supposed to point it true north.
But as we learned with Shane didn't know that there was a difference between true north and magnetic north.
Yeah, he did. It's not even a...
And I explained to him how he can test to see if that's a thing.
There's a broken line.
With that $3 compass.
There are several fucking broken lines on it. That's not gonna work.
Up next, Kendall.
Well, I don't really think it's going to work regardless.
Well, I mean, if it was real...
this isn't really a thing that exists.
True.
So
even if it did, this guy really isn't considering the rule of threes. Holy shit.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Have fun getting all that shit you do paid back upon you, dude.
Yeah. I like the only comment. Get a haircut, for fuck's sake.
White. He's using white fucking candles. He's trying to do an attack spell.
Here's the crazy hippie Dale Gribble.
He's trying to use black magic using salt and white candles. God.
Microraptor. Nitpicking the summoning of Satan. This is amazing.
First off, you wouldn't be summoning Satan in this instance. You would be summoning Beelzebub. Beelzebub's a completely different demon, and anyway, or any number of trickster demons. This is not for summoning Satan. Satan would be a completely different ceremony.
And
what color candle would I use to summon naked Jennifer Lawrence to my bedroom?
Let me see. Probably yellow, orange, as well as white.
All right. Got it on my shopping list.
Yellow, orange, and white. You would have to specifically have yellow, orange, and white, and they would have to be scentless candles because scented candles doesn't work for summoning, or well, any type of magic.
But chicks like lavender candles. Like I'm,
But if you're summoning,
and I don't want my bedroom smelling like farts like it normally does.
Also, you got to be extra careful because if you get any of the ingredients at all wrong, you'll just end up summoning Dream of the Endless. And that is the hassle you do not want.
Or Jennifer Lopez. Really don't want to summon Jennifer Lopez.
My name is Jennifer Lopez.
No, that's
not
tacos and burritos.
Not Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. Exactly.
No, that's just crazy superstition. Everybody knows she doesn't exist.
And why does he have a rock in the middle of the pentagram?
It's his blood altar.
It's his t-shirt, apparently.
And does he put blood on it at any point? Because it's really going to be black magic. It requires a blood sacrifice. And just a tiny bit of blood will do.
He's too poor to afford blood, so he's just going to use corn syrup and food dye.
And whatever you do, don't ever use your own blood for rituals like that, because you're inviting a blood curse on yourself, which isn't always a good thing. Well, never a good thing.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. So you think you can stop me and spit in my eyes?
Next, pork blood.
He's using blood. Okay.
No, dude,
blood.
just nothing
No, wait.
I'm gonna press X to doubt that he sacrificed that pig himself.
No, that's not
pork blood. No, you don't use pork
dude,
blood in a ritual like that.
I work in a deli. That's not blood in that package. It's water.
Yeah.
It's sloughed off the red dye they give to give the meat a healthier look.
Yeah, it's not blood.
I mean that's kind of one thing that they do at the slaughterhouse is, slit the throat and drain the blood out.
It's just water, a little bit of food dye, and a shitload of bacteria.
Yeah. If you want to do a successful summoning ritual, well, it's never going to be successful because it's all bullshit. But
Microraptor wants more queen covers. Bicycle.
But yeah, if you wanted to
want to ride my bicycle.
But yeah, if you wanted to do an actual summoning ritual, it will require goat's blood, not pork blood. Pork blood would be a completely different thing. But he doesn't know that. He just thinks, oh, the stuff that I got from the grocery store is actual blood.
What you do is you go to the butcher shop or butcher section, You ask them for pig's blood.
Yeah.
They do carry that stuff for blood sausages and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Cause I could teach him so much.
Dude, I forgot my lighter inside. Hang on.
And
dude, it's
we're
not
back.
gonna work. Demons are
Look what I
kosher.
made. I'm a bad boy. Just out here in the woods.
Facty comes in with a well-timed joke, only about
At my
8
house.
minutes late. How about some Paltrow's
Where I live in the
Vag
woods.
scented candles?
Oh, look, it's a stone shrine. With some tuna.
He could have used a Paltrow's Vag
Put some
scented
lime juice.
rock for his altar. Because she likes to shove rocks up her vag.
Yes, Dr. Nimrod, what he is doing is all nonsense anyway. I prefer to be correct nonsense.
Don't you dare do nonsensical nonsense on this channel, goddammit.
Exactly.
Out of rock. Why? I don't know. I hope
Aleister Crowley's spinning in his grave right now.
Soul for mine, so that he can live in my body.
Oh, if you wanted to summon Satan in your body, for one, black chalk, not salt, black chalk. 2, your own blood. That will invite a blood curse, which will summon him into your body. 3,
I mean,
black candles, not white candles, black candles. Black candles are useful for black magic as well as summoning circles. 3, you draw a circle around the pentagram.
You had 2 number 3s there.
4,
and 5,
and D, you yourself go in the center of the circle, not the altar. The altar does not go in the circle. You go in the circle. You then speak it in Latin to summon him.
Well, I have a pro tip for this guy. If he's really wanting a dude to get inside of him, there are these things called gay bars.
There's also Grinder.
There's
Grindr.
There's also Grinder. Even though this guy's homeless, I don't think he has a cell phone. But you know, there are easier ways to go about this.
Yeah.
Somebody play him that Electric Six song.
Gay bar. Meet you at the gay bar. The gay bar.
I had to replace. That's the only other candle I have because candles came in 6-packs, but I lost 2 out here in the woods too.
So he doesn't even have the right amount of candles.
And yeah, that's salt.
Well, you wouldn't need 5 candles. You would need specifically 3 of them because you don't want any of them pointing north or south. You want them pointing east and west. So that would be 3 points on the pentagram. You would want them on the opposing ends. You don't want them all around you. You just want them on the opposing ends. West. So 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. I used to be a Wiccan, and I know these things.
It's just... Ugh.
It's actual or plain salt, not table salt.
And iodized salt would not work. No, like I said.
I mean, like 30% of his pentagram has already been kicked away and stepped on and everything by this point.
I think I saw a squirrel licking some of it up in this other shot. Nah.
And yeah, tuna fish and lime juice and candles. That's all you need. Here's the witnessing area. I've got the ginger and the garlic on the table.
No, you don't want not ginger and garlic.
Squeezed.
No.
More woods. I'm collecting this firewood. But yeah.
This guy's one of the
This is what I
worst
do with my
cooks
spare
I've ever
time.
seen.
What he needs to do is come down to Chicago and look up Harry Dresden, and he'll teach him how to summon some demons.
And also, you would need dirt from the cemetery. You would need graveyard dirt to summon something. No, sweetie, no, that's not. Where are you learning this? Where is he learning this?
All right, the same place all Flurfs learn
and we're
everything.
Back.
That's certainly not an actual Wiccan.
You know, falling asleep halfway through an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Probably, actually. Let's go to a random one. Here.
And we're back. I got my Flat Earth app going on my phone.
Is that David Weiss?
Pretty cool.
Earth's?
Shows the sun and the moon.
The one that doesn't work?
Exact location over our heads.
The one whose geolocation is actually based on a code? That actually found people in Antarctica?
Yep, that one.
That app, the one that's based on a globe, and like I said, found people in Antarctica. Yeah.
I haven't unlocked the whole thing yet because I'm poor, but it's pretty darn neat. I like it. Okay, later. And we're back.
There we go. Oh yeah. That was our first excursion into TikTok Flat Earth.
I stand by my previous statement that in the hierarchy of Flat Earth, like, this is literally the bottom.
This is no.
These are the Flurfs that are too stupid to be Facebook Flurfs.
This is below the bottom. We descended beyond all possible realms. We dug down into the earth and just found a pile of shit that someone left in there.
Oh.
The shit that's underneath the shit that someone left there.
And just so everyone knows, we didn't cover half of the people we were going to cover.
No, we didn't.
There's still a lot of let's see, Dare IK2, Mr. Lost Knowledge, KCD Industry, KCD Industry 2.
We covered him.
We did?
Yeah. Covered them.
Oh.
We covered pretty much all of them except for I think 2 of them. But yeah, we covered pretty much most of them, but we can always come back and do this again.
And there are plenty of other TikTok Flurfs. Those were just the ones that MC Toon recommended.
Yeah, those are just the ones that Tooney recommended those to us.
So be a good audience and tune in regularly, or we will punish you with this.
or we will draw pentagrams with iodized salt.
You know, at least this isn't the Hollow Moon guys. Those guys tend to be, sad and kind of broken by life.
Yeah.
We haven't done any Hollow Earth lately.
We haven't.
We should probably put that on the list.
Yeah, we should.
I haven't had enough of that stupid in my life in a while.
So, what did we learn tonight?
Literally nothing.
I learned that defeating the Flurfs is a little bit too easy. Their arguments are nonsensical and fallacious.
and Flurfs literally don't know what Google is.
Yeah, they probably use DuckDuckGo.
They use Bing.
They use Bing and they look at the headline and they never actually read the article.
Yeah. Bing is like the Wish.com of search engines.
Yeah. The AliExpress. Not even the Wish. The AliExpress of search engines. Even worse than Wish. It's the AliExpress.
Well, I learned that TikTok does let you make videos longer than 3 minutes, As long as there is absolutely no real substance in what you're doing.
There's literally no real substance in any TikTok ever, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that even saving the world, you'll just get sliced up and put into a BLT anyway. So there's no.
I'm pretty disappointed because I thought all TikTok was people doing stupid dances. So I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't see flat Earth dances.
Oh, flat Earth twerking?
I know there's also a lot of people doing well, let's just say Nazi shit on it too. So
yeah, TikTok. Okay, here's the thing. YouTube has these things called community guidelines, right? TikTok doesn't have that.
Yeah.
TikTok doesn't have community guidelines.
TikTok is almost like 4chan.
At this point, it's worse than 4chan.
No, they haven't gotten child pornography showing up yet.
Yeah, good point. They don't have that yet, and I'm not going.
I thought that was more of a Twitter thing.
No, that's more of a what's the Kiwi Farms thing?
Oh, they're dead now, so who cares?
No, they're coming back. Unfortunately.
All right, folks. Well, tune in Saturday to see what stupid we delve into next.
Yeah. In the meantime.
Your dad's bad, right? Your mom gets so tight. You'll say it either way. I'm a real bad girl. Hop a train at midnight. Spray cans fucking all night. They know. I'm a real bad girl. I'm a 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 bad girl. You're sitting up in bed like she's still up in my head, right? You wanna hear me say I'm a real bad girl. Okay, stop, wait a minute. Look me in the face if you think that I'm kidding. No, you know it's just a show. Ha, is it really though? I'm a bad girl. 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 I'm a bad girl.
I'm starting to think this girl is not good.
I'm a bad girl. 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 I'm a bad girl.
I'm gonna bet your mom disagrees.
I heard she was tight. Night, everyone.